Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. 2017 Toyota Tundra with only approximately 80,000 miles on the odometer. She came for a regular oil change. The owner didn't expect any other work needed. I didn't remember exactly what were my notes on it last time, but when I was doing oil change, I remembered that when I talked to the owner, he's a surfer dude. Also, we know him through the friends. I remember talking with him that he lives actually close to the ocean. The truck is being parked close to the ocean, and you can see all this surface rust. There's no problem with structural damage. This is all surface. Of course, you will pay for it on the exhaust first, all the bolts and flanges that will go. Because not only there is a rust, but also a rust as a chemical reaction is sped up with the rising heat. More and more hot you make it, it rusts faster. So basically I did engine oil change. There's 8 quarts of the 0W20 when it's coming out. It made few little droplets here, but I wiped it off. This is all clean. This is back. You can probably see how the skid plate, how that surface rust. It's bad. And of course I checked around for him as usually, and I discovered he needs a brake job. I was looking on the pads in detail when the wheels were still on, and I realized there is almost nothing left. On some of them, on both sides, there is slightly uneven wear, and if you look here, it's gone. This is gone. And it needs to be replaced. And now I started with the rust. I want to show you the rotors. And I just want to bring up, if you see this stuff, what I see today, please don't try to save the rotors. I like to do that for everybody when it's applicable. I have this great brake light AccuTurn A944. But trust me, in this case I already ordered new ceramic brake pads and the new rotors. If you start looking on the details of these rotors, you will realize the damage by the rust is too severe, and I'm hoping all of you will agree that it was a right call, and I should be not saving those. Look on all these details. This is one of the ways we pay, all of us, for living really so close to the ocean. Maybe whole night when you are at home, you have that beautiful sound of the waves crashing on the beaches. Fresh air, obviously, but the house needs way more maintenance, and the cars definitely are being damaged by that salty air which is coming off. I believe they live basically just like 100 yards from the beach, so that's very close. I live, measured in the map, direct distance, I live only 1 mile from the ocean. When the waves are super high, we can little bit hear it in the distance, but 1 mile is enough that we don't have any damage on our cars. I never saw any surface rust on our vehicle, which we keep for the last 15 years. There's nothing on it, so we are far enough from it. Here may be another point of view on that rust. Hopefully that gives you a good idea what I am looking at today. Of course, when you discover the rust, you know everything will take more time, because the swelling of the rust, even the pins to pull them out, you have to tap it out. This is not freely moving anymore, and everything will take more time. But that's what rust does. These brake calipers are really heavy. They are large and heavy, so don't ever let them to hang on the brake line. Always use the hanger. It will damage the brake line either here in this area, or it could damage also the rubber part. Look how much rust. Look how crazy it is on this edge right here. I hope I showed it enough. Wow. Yep, they're sticky, and there is so much rust material falling off. It's amazing. Enough of hitting it. The rotors don't matter to me. Look at it, the rust even doesn't allow me easily to screw on these separating screws. Yep. As we said, get ready for more work. It will not go so easy like a normal brake job when it's affected by the rust. Oh. Yeah, these are stuck. I have that garbage can under because I don't want to end up with a huge pile of rust on the floor, which I have to vacuum later. Okay, let's see if this can help me to separate it. Oh. Wow. Yep, it might need more banging just to break loose that rust. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Wow, guys. Yep. Oh yeah, it's loose. See it? Now to take off these. And we'll finally get that. So heavy. Wait when you will see the other side. I should put it on the table and show it to you. The back side of the rotor is never really visible because this dust shield is in your way, and this is what was hiding there. Look how much rust is on this side, how severe it is. That was the back side. That's why I was hitting this with a hammer. This is from me, because I know I will be not using these rotors, so I don't care. This will end up in the pile of the metal, which will be recycled later. But yep, all that rust needs to be cleaned off, removed, and I will be applying very thin layer of anti-seize underneath the new rotors. Here you can hopefully see how little material was left on these brake pads itself. It's less than 1 millimeter. It's almost nothing. These reminder tabs made of metal were already scraping the rotor. This is how the new rotors are coming from supplier, and that's a closed bag. and there is very small amount of the oil on these surfaces to prevent the rust. So before installing it, make absolutely sure you use the brake cleaner so you don't get that oil in the new brake pads. Let's go together to look at the results. What do you say? It's a different story than when we started today, don't you say? Don't you think? I think so. Here is the new hardware. All the sliding areas were lubricated with a special high temperature silicone grease. The hardware is new. The pins are clean. They were sliding nicely inside. Absolutely no problem. I love it. I'm sure the owner will enjoy these new brakes. And that was something interesting for you from my shop from today. We can see, all of us, that the brakes and the rust don't really go good together, aren't they? It creates extra damage. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumb up. Be subscribed, have the notification button so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching and have a great day, my friend.